Hey everyone, Max here, and in this video we're going to talk about how to set up your Azure pipelines and all the prerequisites for it. First of all, like you can see in the article, you need a setup, our environment setup already entirely linked with Do-Right, username and password of the user who has access to manage Do-Right settings, means starting, stopping and applying maps. Access to create an Azure Key Vault in Azure. Also access to create a connection in your Azure DevOps. And also full access to your Azure DevOps repository. Let's start off first with setting up the Key Vault. So we will be using the Key Vault to store the username and password as well as other sensitive information. With this, we will implement the Key Vault into our pipeline and then pass the variables directly into the automation without user having access to these secrets. First of all, we need to create an Azure Key Vault, or you can also create an existing one, take an existing one. If we go into the Azure portal itself, you will see into your search bar, just put in Key Vault and then it will come up. I did create one already. You can create a second one, any type, just take any resource group, it doesn't matter, any name you would like to have. Select the region. And then you can review and create it. So I'm not gonna go to the next step to create it because I do have one already. I will go to my existing one, which is this one. And what we're gonna do here is we go to secrets, and you can create new secrets by just adding generate or import, and you can give it a name however you like. So I called mine username, password, and I also have my personal access token. So if we go back to the secrets, so within the password I stored my password, within the username I stored my username, and the PAT is the personal access token to access my DevOps repository. How to create a personal access token, we can go through it real quickly now. You can go to your DevOps, then to repos, where I uploaded already my files, so you can create a new repo if you like, new repository, and then upload your config files. So once you have that, you can go to clone, and then you have here generate Git credentials. What this basically does is it generates a personal access token and stores it into your personal access token, so you can copy this and then put it into your Key Vault. We will need this later to merge your configuration files with the executables itself. So let's start. Put in here your username, your password, and your personal access token. You can also storage here stuff like your multi-factor authentication key, or anything else you would like to reuse into the pipeline. As a second step, I would like you to create also a repository. I used Git, so you can do new repository, use it as Git, and give it a name. And there in this repository, upload your own configuration files. So I did upload mine already here, which we were creating in the previous videos, in the previous parts, and I added it here into my repo. That's all for now. As a next step, we're gonna import the pipeline and set up the connections, and then we can also start already running it.